So here's a review that nobody asked for, but I've already had one, and I feel like as someone who is an alcohol enthusiast and enjoys drinking, I'm obligated to post this honest review. And by honest, I mean unbiased, because I feel like hype beasts who are going to fall into this entire like chain of this, and basically people who are gonna buy this drink and drink it are going to be biased because they are hype beasts and they will suck a dick when, you know, it appears in front of them. And this is one of those moments where I feel like people will take advantage of that. It's like, you know, this is a music person, blah, 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 blah. So of course he's gonna have his fans. Let me clean up my mouth because I just had dinner. My fucking dog, Helen Keller. My dog's name is Helen Keller, by the way, because she's deaf, like me, but I'm also blind. So that's why my friends call me Helen Keller, and I've passed that name on to her. You wanna meet her? Let's meet Helen Keller. Come on, Helen. Dolly. This is Mamas. If you ever see me tweet or like post on Instagram and say Mamas, this is Mamas. And if you also notice, Mamas is now like something that everyone calls everyone else because I started that nickname. Call everyone Mamas. Call all my friend Mamas, and yeah. I started Mamas about a year ago, so if y'all start saying it, you can credit me. Just at me, HB Quads, you know, look at, here she is. She's a hater. She's gonna be 15 this year. This is her quinceañera year. I'm her chambelán, of course. But she literally hates me. She's a grouchy old lady and just wants food. Okay, she's restless. Gotta go. Now that you met Mamas, today, Today we are going to be reviewing the brand new beverage that has been released by Mr. Travis Scott, but we all know Miss Kris Jenner actually launched this thing, the queen of marketing, queen of, you know, product design, product development, product launches, revenue generation, sellouts, whatever other adjectives you want to associate Kris Jenner with, she is behind. That is because you monetize the fuck out of shit and you make it a thing. And that's what she's done. As the baby daddy to Miss Kylie fucking Jenner, of course, you gotta have multiple revenue streams to keep Stormi under watch. And one of those revenue streams just happens to be Cacti, which is a new seltzer that he just dropped. It's an agave spiked seltzer, 7% alcohol. It says Cacti is made with 100% premium blue agave from Mexico and natural flavors for a refreshing and bold taste. In short, this shit is a fucking tequila soda. I drink tequila sodas, and that's how I know it tastes like a fucking tequila soda. So this, I went to Bevmo today and I bought 2 of the tall cans. This is a 25 ounce can, 7% alcohol. So if you drink IPA tall cans, like, you know, like 1 or 2 of those are solid, like with a dinner or like if you're chilling with friends. So obviously like one of these alone will get you pretty buzzed. 2 of them alone, well, you'll have a good night. Go above that at your own risk, honestly. So I also bought a cube of 6, I think, 6 of the like White Claw size cans. So if you buy like a cube of White Claws, it's the same thing. I went to Bevmo, like there was like a long ass line of people, like probably every 3rd person. There's probably like 9 people in line, and 2 of them like were carrying cases of Cacti. That's like how popular it is. And I'm in Bakersfield right now, so Bevmo is like on the other side of town, like 30 minutes away, like in the white side of town. And these are people that you wouldn't normally see in this part of town buying this drink. So you know it's kind of like not in the normal area, not in normal stores, like your Target. Actually, I didn't even look for it in Target, so it might be at Target, I don't know. But I know Bevmo had it because I was looking online, because I'm the type of person that just orders shit and goes picks it up. So I was looking last night before bed and they had it, so I was gonna go today to buy it. So I went and bought it. honest review, like I bought a pineapple one, which is this one, and then I bought a lime one. I already drank the lime one, had half of it before dinner, and then I went and picked up food and then finished it when I was drinking. Or finished it when I was eating, I mean. And at first, like sip, I didn't really enjoy it, but that's because I was thinking it was a seltzer, like agave. When I think agave, like I was thinking of the sweetener. I use agave in, you know, my everyday products. When they require sugar, I just add agave instead. That's because I don't like using refined sugar and just trying to be healthy. But anyway, it honestly tastes like a tequila soda. And I think the fact that the lime one was the first one that I drank kind of emphasized that fact, and kind of tasted like a margarita. Like honestly, it tasted like a margarita. And when I say tequila soda, like it tasted like a gold tequila with like soda water and a squirt of lime. And that's very, very, very specific. But the reason it's so specific is because in undergrad, I went to UC San Diego, and basically you go out on Wednesdays to the gay bars in Hillcrest. And you know, they have $2 drinks, and if you want to keep it light, healthy, no sugar, minimize your hangover, you get like vodka sodas or tequila sodas, like something with low in sugar. So I would get a lot of those, like vodka sodas, tequila vodkas, and whatnot. So that's what it tastes like. It tastes exactly like that, and it tastes like gold tequila, because you know gold tequila has that little, like, not smoky, but it has that distinct bitter, pungent taste to it compared to white tequila, because white tequila kind of just tastes like your generic, like, oh, this is tequila, blah blah blah. But gold tequila like tastes like gold tequila. Like you got salsa, which tastes like shit, and then you have like Casalores, which is a little bit on the better side. You mix that with stuff to have an enjoyable drink. It kind of tastes like the Casalores, like yellow gold tequila, nothing like 1942, which is like your smoky, almost mezcal taste. Not really mezcal tasting, but just very, very strong dark tequila. Not like that. So it was good. It wasn't what I was expecting. I wouldn't advertise it as a seltzer, because you know the demographic that's drinking White Claw, Truly's, your basic everyday seltzer that's kind of made with that generic alcohol that's mixed with soda water and like your little sweeteners and infusions and yada yada yada. Didn't taste like that at all. Which is, you know, your Chads, your Brads, Brittany's, Jen's, like they're the ones drinking White Claws, and they're drinking it for that infused flavor, and the infused flavor that you taste with this literally tastes like tequila. I want to open the pineapple one. I'll probably drink it after I record this video, but like at first taste, it wasn't what I was expecting. But as I drank it, I'm like, okay, I like this. Like I can drink this because this is what I like to drink. Do I think it'll be successful? With Travis Scott's demographic, probably. I mean, hypebeasts follow whatever the fuck they're gonna follow. They might, ride and die. They'll probably alter their taste buds to go along with it and say, yeah, I fucking love this shit. I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, like, Kris Jenner's a marketing queen. I'm a product packaging type of person, and this is pretty cool product packaging. Like, I like the font. You know, you got your little Yeezy vibes with the font, the logos. Like, this is like cool. Like, I texted a friend and I was like, oh, do you want one? Like, I bought a cube of them. Like, I'll totally like give you one. I'm also at home alone, like fucking lonely. So I'm like, okay, let's drink. And he's like, oh, I didn't know he had another collab. I'm like, no, this is a full ass like brand. This is a new brand. This ain't no collab. Because, you know, he had his little Cactus Jack shit at McDonald's and yada, yada, yada. He has this whole product line on his website of Cactus Jack stuff. But this is interesting. Like, I honestly, I don't know how it'll do. I think it'll be a flop with your mainstream people who drink seltzers, but if you want something to drink and you want something easy to sip on in between your shots and whatnot, then, you know, you can take this. If you're having a tequila night, this is the perfect thing to drink in between. If you're gonna go out and drink, I don't think someone would go, oh, can I get a Cacti at the bar? Because it has like a strong taste. It has a distinct taste to it, and I don't think you're gonna be one to just like chug this thing the way you would a White Claw, because White Claws are like sodas. Like, I've seen TikToks where it's like, oh, my grandma's drinking a White Claw. She didn't realize it was or a Truly, and she didn't realize it was a Truly. She says she has a few before bed. Like, I think if you taste this, like, you'll know, like, oh, this is not a seltzer. This is not sparkling water. This is a fucking alcoholic drink. I'm hoping the other flavors will taste better. The pineapple one and the strawberry one are also in the pack. Let's see how those taste. I'll probably make a follow-up video about those, but I'm kind of pissed that the lime one was the first one that I drank, because I'm kind of giving you a biased review, because it literally tastes like a margarita, like a sugar-free margarita. It is what it is, and I also don't like the fact that there's like nutrition labels. You know, a standard White Claw can has about 90 calories, 100 calories, or 110, one of those two. I've had a number of seltzers and they've all ranged from 80 to 110 calories at 5 to 6% or 4 to 6% alcohol. For a 12-ounce serving, this has 150 calories and 3 carbs. So this 25-ounce can has 310 calories. I'm scared to know what a tall can IPA has in the, you know, how many calories it has, because those have been my preferred drink of choice as of late. Just because, you know, liquor is strong, and I feel less guilty about drinking when I drink beer. But I drink strong beer. Would I buy this again? Yes. Why? Because I like seltzers. Why wouldn't I buy it again? If the pineapple and the strawberry were shit. But I'd buy it again. If I wanted variety and I was throwing a party, I'd grab a few cubes of White Claw, Truly lemonades, and this. For variety, you know. It would start a conversation, it would get the people talking, it'd get the vibes flowing, and when I'm out drinking or throwing a little social gathering, like my friends or one specific friend and I, like, we'll buy the drinks, we kind of read the vibes, we kind of lead the vibes, just to make sure everyone's happy, because we are people pleasers and we are the party people. Yeah. That's really all I have to say about it. Like, I was genuinely curious about how this was going to turn out. Only because the way it's been marketed and branded in Kardashian fashion, like if you are somewhat familiar with the Kardashians, you know how the fuck they market their shit. Behind the scenes, you kind of know that shit is, they cheat their way through that. They hire people to do a lot of these things for them. Yeah, Shopify, yeah, the whole thing. If you're into anything related to e-commerce, you kind of know that the Kardashian brand is basically your standard everyday e-commerce setup. Which, sorry if you suck their dicks left and right, but that's how they market their stuff. And this is kind of like the same thing. I don't know. Like, there's like free font websites, and I need to check this because it's been on my mind. Like 1001fonts.com. I used to make a lot of stuff in undergrad when I was like a little intern for the dean of engineering at my school, and I would make a lot of stuff, like branded stuff, and I would use that website because they were not trademarked fonts. I feel like this is one of those fonts that you'd find on there, and like, if I find it, I'm gonna make a follow-up video and say, look, you want my tips and tricks to making PowerPoint, photos, advertisements, event invitations? Here you go. Here's how I did it. But anyway, that's a whole separate topic. Oh, interesting. Okay, so little fact. It says beer produced in, this is a beer, I guess. Beer produced by Meadow Creek Beverage Company in association with Anheuser-Busch LLC. Okay, it's a Budweiser. This is a Budweiser product. This is now a Budweiser product. I am just now learning this is a Budweiser. Someone had to make it. I don't know who made it. I thought it was some random factory that was gonna make it. No, this is a Budweiser product. So I'm sure you're driving on the 405 South, going past the 10 freeway, you're gonna see that whole Bud Light, Budweiser factories, yada, yada, yada. It's probably made there. And that's adjacent to Calabasas, so I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, again, these are tangents. It's good. I'd buy it again. As a seltzer, no. I think they need to step away from the seltzer brand overall, or like marketing area box. Like, if you're to have like seltzer, White Claw, Trulies, and like beer, it would be like its own category or an in-between, and I feel like they're marketing it like with the seltzers. And it's gonna disappoint people, because if you're gonna like release it like that, at least have it fit in that category. It doesn't fit that category. I don't know, people might feel a different way about it. That's how I feel about it. I'm picky. I'm opinionated, but I'm rational. Boom. Done. Anyway, I hope you liked my little Danny Howard podcast playing in the background. Home Alone, got the home sound system playing. Yeah, thanks. Deuces. Have a good evening, y'all. Yeah, bye.